ABC 17 News at 6 on KMIZ starts now.
It's called pet flipping. It's not a term most people have heard of. It's a national trend we're now seeing in Missouri. Good evening. I'm Joey Parker in for Ryan Tate.
I'm Meredith Haynes. Pet flipping is when someone steals an animal, then turns around to sell it for profit. The American Kennel Club National Pet Theft Database keeps record of the number of dogs reported stolen across the country.
As you can see, the number increased by nearly 600% from 2008 to 2012. New at 6 tonight, ABC's Heather Horrigan is joining us live from Central Missouri Humane Society in Columbia. Heather, this pet stealing trend is making its way into mid-Missouri?
That's right. At least one pet is lost or reported lost or stolen here at the Humane Society every single day. And according to the American Kennel Club, that number is increasing. One of the reasons is how easy it is to buy and sell animals online.
The puppies, they're gone!
A scenario that has been depicted in Hollywood since the 60s with 101 Dalmatians is now becoming a reality to pet owners across the U.S. Dogs are being stolen from people's cars, parks, and yards.
I usually let her out and then I go put the kids, lay them down, and do what I have to do, maybe 10 minutes at the most.
In that short time that puppy Zara was outside on her leash, she disappeared.
Her leash was there. She was gone.
So
I know someone took her.
Owner Natasha Leonard isn't alone. Lost and found websites are filled with postings. And while the internet is a helpful tool in finding your lost dog, for pet flipping criminals, it's their source of selling your stolen pets. They can make up to $1,000 for one dog.
Craigslist is definitely a hotbed of activity for a lot of pet resources.
Even though selling pets on that site is prohibited, if your pet goes missing, Craigslist is the #1 place to find it for sale by one of those criminals.
Here's a good picture of it.
Purebreds like Zara are targets for these criminals.
If someone was going to steal a dog, they'd want, some purebred, younger looking dog, I'd imagine.
So to keep this from happening to your pet,
it's always important to know where your furry friend is if you're going to keep them safe.
other things pet owners can do is make sure that their dogs are microchipped like Bear here, and that they are wearing a collar, and make sure that the tags with your information is updated. And if your pet you think is stolen, you can report it to the police. Reporting live in Columbia, Heather Horgan, ABC 17 News.
Heather, thank you very much. Cooper County sheriffs are investigating cases of dogs reported stolen along Highway AA.
Tonight, a website is getting more than 50 billion views a month in the spotlight, and that site is Craigslist.
Last night, we told you about the new crime of pet flipping, where people steal animals and then sell them online. According to rescue groups and police, Craigslist is the #1 place for criminals to sell those pets. But selling pets on that site is actually prohibited.
ABC 17's Heather Horgan took a deeper look into Craigslist rules and regulations. And Heather, you found just today on Columbia and Jefferson City more than a dozen pet postings.
That's right. And yesterday there were nearly 20 postings. This dog, Charlie, was posted on Craigslist yesterday in Columbia, and in just 12 hours found a new home. The one thing all of these pets have in common is that they are all being sold on Craigslist in the mid-Missouri area. I decided to call these pet owners today to see if they knew this was forbidden. I saw that you had an ad for a puppy for sale on Craigslist.
Yes.
I was wondering if you knew that's actually illegal.
What do you mean it's illegal?
In Craigslist's terms of use section, it says pet sales are prohibited. The site does allow what's called a rehoming fee, a small charge to put their pet in a new home, which is how several savvy Craigslist users have gotten around this rule.
There's a rehoming fee.
Okay, so you were aware then that it is illegal to actually sell pets on that website.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
And Craigslist CEO Jim Buckmaster does not find this to be an issue. He wrote on his blog, quote, "Direct rehoming via classifieds is a solution, not a problem. Countless pets find good homes on Craigslist, saved from unnecessary euthanization," end quote. A number of organizations are petitioning on the internet to get rid of Craigslist pet section altogether, claiming animals obtained through Craigslist can be used for bait in dogfighting, sold to research labs, or even tortured. In a recent case, this man bought kittens off of Craigslist in Alabama to later stomp them to death in his kill room. So how can this selling versus rehoming of pets be regulated? Craigslist has yet to get back to me today, but I did find that users are the ones with the power to regulate the site. If they see something that's prohibited, they can flag it.
Does it change your mind at all, or is it something that you'd consider maybe using a different website?
Honestly, I consider using a different website since it's illegal.
The ASPCA, American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, sent me this statement. Many puppies sold online come from puppy mills. The only way you can be sure that a puppy came from a reputable source is to see where he or she came from yourself.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture has been cracking down on online pet sales over the past couple of months. They are requiring online breeders to have a federal license. So when I talked with them today, they tell me they cannot regulate Craigslist pet sales.
All right, thanks, Heather. Once again, if you are on Craigslist, you can help regulate the site by flagging posts you find to be prohibited.